In this video, I'm going to go over the tool category dimensions and geometry. This category is for dimension measurements, calculating the width or distance of a target object, or other things such as geometry measurements, calculating a line, a circle, an intersection. It's a very versatile tool category, and there's a lot of different things that you can do. So the first tool that I'm going to add is the points distance. This quite simply measures the distance between 2 points. So when I go to add it, I want to first register an image. So this is the image that I want to register, and I'm going to save it right here. So this is the image that I'm going to put my tools on. So right here I need to specify points. So I need to detect a point by an edge. I'm going to choose this corner right here. So then I need to take another one, and I'm going to choose this corner right here. And I have a line right there. As you can see, there's the measured distance. And then you also have the measured distance in the X and the measured distance in the Y. Based on these measured distances, you will be able to set upper and lower limits. These will pass if they are in between those limits, and they will fail if they were outside of those limits. You'll be able to set upper and lower limits for all the tools in the dimensions and geometry category. So I'm going to add another one. In this one, I'm going to add the lines distance tool. So this is basically a line to line distance, the distance from line 1 to line 2. So I'm going to create a line. I'm going to go with here to here, and we have a line. So now I need to create line 2. We'll go here to here, and we have found 2 lines, and we have the measured distance in between them right here. The next tool that I'm going to add is the circles distance. Now this is very similar to the two tools that I just showed you. This is going to measure the distance between 2 circles. So to create the circles, I'm going to click 3 times around a circle. There you can see it picked up a circle, and then I'm going to add another one right here, and voila, you have the measured distance between them. You also get it in the X and in the Y as well. So I'm going to go to a little different category, measure the width. So I'm going to choose the diameter, max, and min. So this outputs the diameter of a circular object. So right off the bat, it gives us a pretty big ring, but I want to measure one of these smaller circles at the bottom here. So I'm going to go right here, the outside ring outside of the circle, the inside ring inside of it. There we go. Very simple setup. And we have the max and min. The next tool that I'm going to add is the angle formed by 2 lines. So click it. So a cool thing that you can do is you can actually take any of the dimensions and geometry tools that are already in it, and you can choose a line that's already created. So I choose this line for my first line, and now I need to create a line to intersect with it to get the angle of it. So if I do that right there, it detects this line, and so they are just about 90 degrees, just a tiny bit over 90 degrees, and you are getting that angle. So I'm going to add another point, and so this is going to be the midpoint of 2 points. Pretty simple, but we can make it very simple. We can choose some points that we have already created in this category. Point 1, I'm going to take point 2, and we have the midpoint. So this is giving us the XY of that midpoint that it has calculated between those 2 points. So the last one that I'm going to show you is the tip position. The tip position will give you the maximum and minimum points of an edge in the region whether that is in the X direction or in the Y direction. So here we're going to look at this edge, so we're actually going to look for the maximum and minimum tip in the X. So as you can see, we have a bunch of detected edge points, and right now it is giving us the maximum point. That is this green, that is the judge label, but we can also switch that to the min. So that is giving us the minimum X coordinate here, the lowest number in the X on this edge, and the max is the largest number in the X of detected edges. So that is a brief overview of the dimensions and geometry category. There are a lot of tools, there is a lot of flexibility. Keep in mind, they are all built from tools somewhere within this, somewhere from the function list. A lot of edge tools, some of them are multiple tools with a calculation. So using the dimensions in geometry takes a lot of the hard work out of this to make it very simple for you to have a successful application.